Breathe with soft care. Place a hand over the heart and allow the shoulders to settle. Life is here, supporting this moment. Let the breath move in and out like a calm tide. A quiet inner space opens when breath slows, and in that space, new beginnings are possible. Wealth, in its true meaning, is not just numbers. It is also a steady feeling of safety, a kind rhythm in the body, a brighter outlook that says, "There is enough for me." The path to that feeling starts gently. A mind that has felt pressure around money often keeps the body tense without noticing it. Tight jaw, tight belly, tight breath. Softening begins with welcoming safety. Say within, "It is safe for my life to become easier." Repeat once more, very tenderly, "It is safe for my life to become easier." When the body hears these words from the heart, stress begins to loosen and opening becomes natural. Allow the feet to feel the ground. If seated, let the lower back lengthen. If standing, feel equal weight under each foot. Let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale, and notice how the chest eases. The mind may bring up thoughts of old stories, old limits, and old disappointments. Allow those thoughts to pass like clouds across a wide sky. There is no fight here, only a kind choice to make room for good. Say softly, "Life supports my growth. Life supports my prosperity." The breath continues. The chest opens. Even the tongue relaxes from the roof of the mouth. A softer inner posture says to life, "I am ready." Wealth responds to readiness the way a seed responds to good soil. The heart is soil. The breath is water. Loving thoughts are sunlight. When the heart is kind, breath is calm, and thoughts are patient, something beautiful begins, first inside, then outside. If this feels new, begin with one small anchor that feels stable right now. It could be a warm cup of tea, a roof above, a skill that helps, or a tiny plan for tomorrow. Name that stable thing silently. Then add, "I bless what is stable. I bless what grows." Blessing opens the door to more. When worry rises, the mind may grip for control. The way through is not force. The way through is softness paired with steady practice. A gentle daily rhythm gives the body a message. There is safety here. Touch the heart and say, "I am safe. I am willing to receive." Feel those words move through the chest and belly. Sense how the breath deepens a little more. Safety is the first wealth. With safety, new ideas come. With safety, one step feels possible. Wealth grows where safety grows. Now let this next breath carry an inner smile. Allow it to spread behind the eyes and across the face. A soft smile is a signal to the whole being. It's okay to open. Say within, "Good meets me here." Feel the space around the heart widen. The mind may want proof before opening, but opening creates the proof. Soft openings lead to small opportunities, and small opportunities lead to larger doors. Let the next exhale carry away one layer of strain. Let the next inhale bring in a sense of kindness toward yourself. Affirm, "I allow ease. I allow support. I allow good timing." These words are keys that fit the lock of tension. They turn slowly, and the lock releases. Take 3 slow breaths now. On each exhale, let the shoulders fall a little. On each inhale, invite a gentle feeling of trust. Stay simple. No need to solve every problem in this minute. The seed does not push the soil with panic. It rises with patience. Trust grows like that, breath by breath, day by day. Whisper within, "I am becoming a welcoming home for abundance." Pause to feel how those words settle. When they feel real, even for a moment, the inner door is already opening. Take a pen later and write one small sentence. Today I welcome chaos. Fill in a word that feels kind: guidance, support, clarity, a fresh idea, a friendly connection. Keep it simple. The body hears simple promises and relaxes into them. Simplicity is power. Simplicity keeps the door open. Now we come to a gentle practice that helps the heart and mind work together. It is called the 7-second prayer. It is short. It is kind. It is synced with the breath. It is a way to speak to the deeper self in a language the body understands. The breath counts the words, and the words calm the breath. When breath and words move as one, the body feels safe, and safe bodies notice opportunities that tense bodies miss. This prayer brings attention inward and sets a clear tone: openness, trust, and flow. It is 7 seconds because that rhythm is easy to repeat and easy to remember in daily life, and it is long enough to lower stress and invite calm focus. The pattern is simple. Inhale for 3 seconds with the words, "I open." Pause gently for 1 second with the words, "I trust." Exhale for 3 seconds with the words, "Wealth flows now." That is 1 cycle, 7 seconds in total. The message is clear and friendly to the nervous system. It says, open, trust, flow. It releases pressure and invites movement. Wealth is movement, circulation of ideas, support, and money. When the body learns this rhythm, daily choices fall into a healthier flow. Opportunities that fit begin to stand out. Paths that are not right fade quietly, saving time and energy. Begin with 7 cycles in the morning. Before reaching for a phone or stepping into the day, place a hand over the heart and let the breath lead. Inhale 1, 2, 3. I open. Pause 1. I trust. Exhale 1, 2, 3. Wealth flows now. Repeat softly. The voice may be audible or silent. The feeling is more important than the sound. There is no perfect pace. Let the breath guide the count. If a thought interrupts, let it pass and return to the words. If emotion arises, let the words hold it with care. If the mind doubts, let the breath answer, steady and kind. Use the 7-second prayer at little doorway moments during the day, before starting work, before sending a message, before a meeting, before studying, before making a plan, before resting. Let it become a gentle blink of the heart. Open, trust, flow. The mind will learn that safety is available in many places, not just at home, not just on weekends. Safety can be carried inside through breath and words. With safety carried inside, creativity wakes up. Calm creativity notices a better route, a kinder solution, a clear next step. The prayer can be shaped to meet a need while keeping the same breath rhythm. For example, inhale for 3 seconds. I open to generous supply. Pause for 1. I trust wise timing. Exhale for 3. Money serves my highest good. Or inhale, I open to fair pay. Pause. I trust my gifts. Exhale, valued work returns value. The breath length remains the same. Keep the words simple. Keep them kind. Keep them present tense. This trains the heart to believe change is allowed in this moment, not only in the future. When the body feels calm, action becomes easier. Calm action creates results that last. The 7-second prayer builds a bridge from thought to movement, from hope to steps. Each cycle clears a small layer of fear and makes space for receiving. Receiving is a skill. Some have been taught to give and give while feeling uneasy about receiving. The 7-second prayer balances that pattern by teaching the body that receiving is safe and good. Say within, it is safe to receive. It is safe to prosper. It is safe to be supported. Let those words soften the chest and settle the belly. Then return to the breath rhythm. Open, trust, flow. If restlessness appears, shorten the prayer to 3 cycles and come back later. If sleepiness appears, sit taller and feel the feet on the ground. If the mind wants to rush, slow the exhale just a little more. Each adjustment is a form of self-kindness. The goal is not to perform. The goal is to feel safe enough to open the door and keep it open. Now prepare the body to receive more fully. The body is the home where all wealth must live. When the home is tense, wealth feels unwelcome. When the home is warm and open, wealth feels invited. Begin with posture. Lengthen the spine as if a soft string lifts the crown of the head. Let the tailbone be heavy. Place both feet on the ground. Soften the knees if standing. If seated, feel the chair hold the hips. Let the jaw loosen. Part the lips enough to slip a small breath through. Drop the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Unclench the belly. Let the belly be easy, not pulled in. Ease around the eyes. Picture the forehead smooth. Roll the shoulders once forward and once back and let them fall. Give the body a sigh, a real sigh. Inhale gently through the nose, then exhale through the mouth with a soft sound. Sound tells the body, release. Repeat this sigh 2 or 3 times, each one softer than the last. Then place one hand on the heart and one hand low on the belly. Feel the rise and fall under the hands. Take a slow inhale for 3 seconds and let the belly lift into the lower hand. Pause for 1 second and feel the heartbeat under the upper hand. Exhale for 3 seconds and let both hands settle toward the body. This is the same breath rhythm as the 7-second prayer, but in this moment, focus on physical sensation. Lift, pause, settle. Now add touch as a second language of safety. With the fingertips, tap gently across the chest from the center outward and back again, like tiny raindrops. Tap over the collarbones, tap over the sternum, tap up and down the arms. The tapping is light and friendly. Touch says, this body is cared for. After tapping, rub the palms together until warm and place them over the eyes for a breath. Warmth helps the face relax. Then cup the back of the neck for a breath. Warmth there releases hidden strain. Bring a small hello to the feet. Spread the toes inside the shoes. Press the big toes into the ground. Rock gently forward and back until balance feels even. Say within, I stand on friendly ground. Even if the ground is a floor, the body hears the message, friendly ground. Friendly ground creates friendly choices. Friendly choices create friendly outcomes. Meet any strong feeling with kindness. If tightness appears in the chest, say, chest, thank you for trying to protect me. You may soften now. If the belly feels knotted, say, belly, thank you for holding so much. You may relax now. If the throat feels closed, say, throat, thank you for keeping me safe. You may open now. This soft inner talk releases the grip without force. No area is scolded. Every area is thanked and then invited to ease. Add gentle sound to deepen safety. Hum softly for a few breaths, letting the sound vibrate the chest and lips. Humming is a lullaby for the nervous system. It steadies the breath and helps the heart feel at home. After humming, speak one steady line. My body is a welcoming home for abundance. Speak it twice more, slower each time, until the words feel true enough for today. Now bring the 7-second prayer into this prepared body. Hand on heart, spine long, jaw soft, belly easy. Inhale for 3 seconds. I open. Pause for 1. I trust. Exhale for 3. Wealth flows now. Notice how much more natural it feels after the body has been cared for. Repeat for 7 cycles. The mind may drift. Kindly return. The feeling is gentle. There is no rush. Each cycle is a brushstroke of safety across the canvas of the body. Support this practice with a tiny journal line later. My body feels safe when Mike. Fill in a simple truth. Quiet breath, warm light, kind words, a tidy surface, a morning walk. Keep adding to this line each day. This creates a personal map of safety. When life is busy, look at the map and choose one quick step that restores ease. With ease restored, the door stays open. Create a small receiving ritual for the day. It can be very simple: a sip of water with a grateful thought, a minute of stillness before work, or a soft hand over the heart before checking messages. Link the ritual with one cycle of the prayer: water plus I open, stillness plus I trust, heart touch plus wealth flows now. This anchors the body in a rhythm of receiving. Over time, the body begins to welcome good news, new ideas, and fair payment the same way it welcomes air, without strain. If tension returns, that is not a failure. It is simply an invitation to repeat the steps: posture, breath, touch, sound, words. The body learns through gentle repetition. Gentle repetition turns a new path into a familiar road. Familiar roads are easy to walk. Ease invites wealth. Set the tone one more time. It is safe to receive. I am willing to receive. I receive with gratitude. Hear the breath answer with a steady rhythm. Open, trust, flow. Let the practice settle deeper now with a gentle walkthrough. The breath is the guide. The words rest on the breath like leaves on a calm stream. Sit or stand with a long, easy spine. Soften the shoulders. Place a hand over the heart, or, if it feels better, rest both hands on the thighs with the palms warm and open. The jaw loosens, the tongue rests, and the eyes relax. Begin with a quiet count inside. Inhale slowly for 3 beats and let the chest rise without strain. During this inhale, speak inwardly: I open. There is no rush. After the inhale, pause for 1 soft beat and let a whisper move through the mind: I trust. That tiny pause is a bridge. It teaches the nervous system that it can hold a moment of stillness without fear. Then exhale for 3 steady beats with the words: wealth flows now. Feel the belly soften as the air leaves. This is 1 full cycle, 7 seconds, simple, kind, and powerful. Practice 7 cycles to begin. If counting numbers feels busy, let the breath set the rhythm by feeling the hand rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. If the mind wanders, let it drift like a feather and return to open, trust, flow. Keep the mouth soft. If a quiet voice speaks these words out loud, keep it gentle, as if speaking to a dear friend. If silent words feel safer, hold them inside with care. The goal is not to force belief. The goal is to settle the body into a state where new belief can grow. Each cycle is like smoothing a wrinkled cloth. Little by little, the fabric of the day relaxes. This prayer is also a posture for life. The body shows the mind the way. With every inhale, the chest expands a little, saying yes to life. With every pause, the heart learns steadiness. With every exhale, the body releases a layer of gripping around old stories. Some find it helpful to place the other hand on the lower belly and feel the breath travel the whole length of the torso. That touch teaches safety. Safety teaches openness. Openness invites healthy flow. Morning is a beautiful time for this practice. Before the day's noise arrives, sit at the edge of the bed with both feet on the floor and do 7 cycles. Let the breath greet the first light with a clear message: I open, I trust. Wealth flows now. Midday brings a second doorway. Before work or tasks, close the eyes for a moment, feel the ground under the feet, and repeat 3 cycles to reset the tone. Evening offers a third doorway. Rest the body, dim the lights, and close the day with 7 cycles. Calm breath before sleep plants ease in the hours of rest, and ease in rest grows bright ideas for tomorrow. Some days, words want to change their shape while keeping the same rhythm. That is welcome. Keep the breath count and let the message meet the moment. On the inhale, I open to generous supply. On the pause, I trust wise timing. On the exhale, money serves my highest good. Or, inhale, I open to fair pay. Pause, I trust my gifts. Exhale, valued work returns value. This keeps the practice fresh and personal. The words are seeds, the breath is rain, daily life is the garden. If the body holds extra tension, begin with a simple setup before the cycles. Roll the shoulders slowly, release the jaw, let the belly be easy. Offer one sigh through the mouth, then place the hand on the heart and start. The body hears kindness in these small actions. Kindness lowers the guard. Lowered guard allows receiving. This is not pretending. This is teaching the nervous system a new language. Calm safety in the present moment. When distraction appears, meet it lightly. If the mind chases a worry, answer with one more exhale and a soft flow. If old memories try to pull the attention away, place the hand on the heart with a touch that says, "Here now." Each return is a win. Each return strengthens the path. The practice is forgiving. The practice is patient. It welcomes every attempt. Link the prayer with tiny daily rituals so it becomes second nature. Before sending a message, one cycle. Before opening a document, one cycle. Before a call, 2 cycles. Before stepping into a room, 1 cycle at the doorway. These quiet moments help the day move like a clear stream rather than a rushing flood. The body begins to expect safety, and expected safety invites sharper focus, kinder choices, and steady action. Track small signs of flow to reinforce the pathway. Note a fair price received, an easy task done, a helpful answer found, a new idea that felt natural. This is not about grand proofs. It is about training the mind to notice movement. Where attention goes, energy grows. Where calm attention goes, generous energy grows. If emotion rises during the prayer, let it be held by the breath. Tears, warmth, shivers. Each sensation is a visitor. The breath is the host. The host is kind. No visitor is wrong. After a few cycles, speak one line slowly. It is safe to receive. Feel how the body answers. Then return to the rhythm. Open, trust, flow. Now soften old money tension with gentle reframes that respect the past while turning toward a kinder future. Many have been taught that money is hard to reach, or that wanting more is wrong, or that safety only comes from struggle. The body carries those lessons like knots in a rope. Unknotting doesn't require yanking. It asks for warmth and patience. Begin by thanking the old beliefs for trying to protect survival. Then offer them a new job. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Your new job is to help me receive fair support. Speaking this way to the inner world reduces conflict. When conflict eases, receiving becomes possible. Notice the thoughts that tighten the chest. Thoughts like, there is never enough, I must carry it all alone, or good things leave. Trade them for lines that loosen the body without pretending. Try, wealth notices my readiness. Feel how that line shifts the breath. Or, opportunities are looking for me. Observe any small opening in the throat. Or, life pays me fairly for fair value. Sense the shoulders settle. These are not slogans. They are fresh paths for attention. The body will tell which ones fit. Choose the line that creates even a little space and stay with it. Use breath to clear tension while introducing new language. Inhale and silently say, I soften. Pause with, I am held. Exhale with, I welcome help. Repeat until the belly eases. If the mind pushes back with fear of change, fear of visibility, fear of responsibility, write a single sentence to make space for that fear without letting it run the day. Fear is a small wave in a larger calm. Set the pen down and place the hand over the heart. 2 cycles of the prayer to seal that reframe. Guilt sometimes hides under money stress. Guilt says others need more, or I should not ask, or if abundance comes, loss will follow. Meet guilt with kindness. Speak quietly. My growth creates room for shared good. Let the breath show that growth can be gentle. Open with the inhale. Trust during the pause. Flow with the exhale. Repeat. This teaches the body that giving and receiving are partners. Neither needs to dominate. Both can move in rhythm. If old vows appear, promises made in hard times like, I will never depend on anyone, or I will always settle for less, treat them as old clothes that no longer fit. Thank the vow for service during a different season. Offer a new vow. I choose fair support and fair exchange. Whisper it during the pause between inhale and exhale. The pause is fertile ground for new promises. In that quiet, the heart hears. Bring ease to the body while clearing these beliefs. Tap lightly over the chest and collarbones for a minute. Hum a steady note for 3 breaths. Stretch the arms overhead and let them fall gently by the sides. Shake the hands and relax the fingers. Movement loosens the grip of old stories. After moving, return to the prayer. Open, trust, flow. The fresh language now has a relaxed body to live in. Journaling offers another release. On one page, write the headline, Old Money Stories. List a few lines that often appear. On the opposite page, write gentle reframes. Across from each old story, write a soft answer that your body can accept right now. Not a perfect answer, a soft answer. There is never enough meets more than one path can support me. I carry it all alone meets shared support multiplies results. Good things leave meets good returns in new forms. Keep the pages. Return in a week and notice what feels true now. Mirror work helps the heart hold these new truths. Stand in front of a mirror and meet the eyes with kindness, even if it feels awkward. Say one simple line. I am willing to receive fair support. Breathe. Say, I am learning to feel safe with more. Breathe. Say, I bless the money that arrives and the good it does. Breathe. Close with one cycle of the prayer. Mirrors turn the inner voice toward kindness. Kind inner voices choose kind outer actions. Now polish the language of receiving so it sticks. The body responds to words that are gentle, present, and believable. If a line feels too large, shrink it until the body says yes. Trade, I am rich right now, for I allow rising support. Trade, I always win big, for I welcome easy wins. Trade, I never worry again, for I trust myself through each step. Believability is a bridge to larger change. As the body grows comfortable, the words can expand. Affirmations love rhythm. Pair each line with one cycle of breath so the nervous system learns the message in a physical way. Try this set in the morning. On the inhale, life supports my prosperity. Pause, I am guided. Exhale, money is a kind helper in my life. Then a second set. Inhale, I allow inspired action. Pause, I listen within. Exhale, easy wins arrive. A third set. Inhale, my gifts have value. Pause, I honor them. Exhale, fair pay returns to me. Simple, clear, steady. Throughout the day, weave short lines into natural pauses. Before opening a wallet or payment app, funds find me with ease. While tidying a small surface, order invites inflow. While stepping outside, the world is friendly to my growth. While pouring water, I nourish the receiver. These tiny lines turn daily life into a practice space. Practice builds trust. Trust opens doors. If an affirmation feels stiff, soften it with the words, I allow, or I am willing. The nervous system often accepts willingness before certainty. I am willing to let money feel safe in my life. I allow fair pay for good work. I am willing to notice supportive chances. After a week of willingness, the lines often shift on their own into firmer ground. Test each affirmation with the body. Speak it and then scan gently from head to toe. If the chest tightens, try a smaller step. If the throat opens or the breath gets deeper, the line fits. Keep what fits and set aside what does not. No need to argue with the mind. Let the body decide. The body is honest. The body points to what is true enough for today. Build a ladder with the lines. Begin at the lowest rung that feels safe. I am willing to receive. Then the next rung. I receive small support now. Then, support grows in kind ways. Then, fair pay is normal for me. Then, abundance moves through my life with ease. Rise one rung at a time and stay long enough for balance. A ladder climbed with care does not shake. Keep a small notebook or a note in a phone labeled proof of receiving. Each day record one sign, a discount, a friendly tip, a saved hour, a warm introduction, a solved problem, a clear idea. The mind learns from evidence. When the page fills with proof, the lines settle in deeper. Prospering then feels less like a wish and more like a pattern. Let sound anchor the affirmations. Humming after a line stabilizes the message. A gentle hum after "life supports my prosperity" sends the line through the chest as vibration. The heart understands that language. Or try a soft tapping on the sternum while repeating "I allow inspired action." Touch and sound together invite belief. Evening is a perfect time for closing lines. Sit in quiet light and speak slowly. Thank you for the support I noticed today. Pause. Thank you for the support I did not see yet. Pause. I am safe with more. End with 3 cycles of the 7-second prayer. Sleep receives those words and turns them into calm plans for the next day. Words change inner weather. Calm weather makes clear paths. Clear paths lead to steady steps. Steady steps create results that last. Speak to the inner world with patience, kindness, and simplicity. The body will listen, the day will follow, and with each breath-led line, receiving becomes natural, one gentle moment at a time. Let daily life become a gentle altar for prosperity. The smallest actions, done with care, change the way the body feels about receiving. Keep the steps simple so the nervous system can relax. Begin with a gratitude tally, not a long list that feels heavy, just 3 lines that are easy to name. One may be a clear glass of water, another may be a quiet morning, another may be a kind message, a helpful tool, or a moment of peace. Write the 3 lines and speak softly. Gratitude keeps the door open. Feel how the breath steadies when appreciation is named without pressure. The mind stops chasing and begins to notice. Noticing is magnetic. Create a wallet blessing. This can include a card holder, a pocket, a drawer, or a phone payment app. Anything that carries value. Hold it with both hands for one slow breath. Whisper, "Funds find me with ease." I honor what comes in and what goes out. This is not superstition, it is a calm agreement with life. When the body hears a kind, clear message around money, it stops bracing and starts opening. Opening invites flow. Add a tiny tidy. Choose one small surface, a desk corner, a bag pocket, a nightstand. Clear it for 2 minutes only. 2 minutes is enough to tell the mind, order invites inflow. Order reduces friction. Reduced friction frees energy for good ideas. The goal is not a perfect home. The goal is a friendlier path for attention. Place one helpful item there, a pen, a note card for affirmations, a small stone, a short list of gentle lines. Let that clear spot be a daily cue that good can land here. Create a flow moment log. At the end of each day, write one sign of movement, a bill paid with less worry, a smooth conversation, an unexpected saving, a fair price, a clear next step, a kind idea. One line is enough. The mind learns from patterns it can see. When the page fills, the heart feels proof that support is active. Support becomes normal rather than rare. Link each ritual with the 7-second prayer so the body learns a rhythm. Open, trust, flow. Before the gratitude tally, do 1 cycle. Before the wallet blessing, do 1 cycle. Before the tiny tidy, do 1 cycle. Before writing the flow moment at night, do 1 cycle. Inhale for 3, I open. Pause for 1, I trust. Exhale for 3, wealth flows now. The rituals then become more than tasks. They become a gentle language the whole being understands. Offer a kind budget once a week. Sit with a cup of water and list the simple numbers of the week without blame. Speak to the numbers as helpers, not enemies. Thank you for showing me where energy moves. If a place feels tight, write 1 softer line next to it. I invite fair balance here. Then take 1 small action that matches the line. Cancel a tiny, unused item. Move a due date, ask a clear question, or set a reminder. Small steps increase trust. Trust reduces panic. Reduced panic opens the door to wise choices. Bless outgoing money. When paying for food, rent, services, or support, speak inwardly. I send this with appreciation, and it returns multiplied in kind ways. The body then feels giving as circulation rather than loss. When money is a kind messenger rather than a threat, more helpful messages arrive. Practice a gain lens. When something goes well, pause for 1 breath and say, "This is what receiving feels like." Pause again. I can let this feeling stay. Many rush past wins and study only problems. Study wins too. The body stores the feeling of ease. Stored ease becomes a resource for harder days. Create a 1-minute sunrise. At the start of the day, open a window or look toward a light source. Place a hand over the heart and speak. Today, I welcome support I can see and support I cannot see yet. 1 minute is enough to set a tone. Tone shapes choices. Choices shape outcomes. Nourish the receiver that lives in the body. Receiving is easier when the biology feels safe. Start with water. Sip often through the day and link each sip with a small line. I nourish my good. Hydration helps the heart, head, and mood find a balanced rhythm, and a balanced rhythm helps the mind stay open to helpful ideas. Keep the bottle where the eyes can see it. Visibility supports consistency. Invite gentle movement. It does not need to be long or intense. Stand and stretch for 60 seconds. Circle the shoulders. Tilt the head side to side with care. Roll the ankles. Walk for 5 minutes and breathe the prayer to the beat of the steps. Inhale, I open. Pause, I trust. Exhale, wealth flows now. Movement tells the body that life is safe enough to explore. Exploration brings new paths. New paths bring new income and fair exchange. Let food be steady and kind. Choose simple meals that keep the body's energy even. When the body is fed with care, the mind hears, support is here. Crashing energy often leads to fear tones. Steady energy leads to calm tones. Before eating, pause for 1 breath and say, I receive this nourishment with gratitude. It fuels wise action. Eating then becomes a prosperity practice. Treat sleep as a sacred partner. Ease grows during rest. Create a small evening rhythm that signals to the body, slow now. Dim the lights, slow the breath, set the phone aside, write 1 supportive line for tomorrow, and close with 3 cycles of the prayer. Wakefulness softens after the body trusts that the day will be picked up gently in the morning. Morning carries the residue of the night. Let the residue be calm. Use sound to soothe. A soft hum for a minute settles the chest and relaxes the face. Humming after an affirmation places the line inside the body as vibration. The heart listens to vibration even when words feel far away. After a hum, breathe 1 gentle cycle and feel how the edges soften. Offer sunlight and air when possible. A few minutes near a window or outdoors helps mood and attention. While standing in light, say, "Life warms my path." While feeling fresh air, say, "Every breath refreshes my good." Nature speaks to the body in a quiet way, and the body answers with trust. Choose comfort anchors for the work or study space. A soft fabric, a plant, a care note, a small stone, a clean cup of water. These anchors are not decoration only. They signal to the senses, this place is friendly. A friendly place reduces resistance. Reduced resistance opens space for thoughtful work and steady earning. Guard the morning tone and the evening tone. In the morning, open with the prayer and one small movement. In the evening, close with gratitude and gentle breath. The day then has a soft beginning and a soft end. Soft edges make the middle easier. Welcome warmth in relationships where there is fairness and kindness. A caring word received is also prosperity. Appreciation given is prosperity shared. Where warmth circulates, ideas and opportunities often travel. Support is a network. Kindness is the thread. Now tend to inner speech because words spoken inside become the weather of a day. Notice the voice that narrates choices, work, and worth. If that voice is sharp, soften it without arguing. A harsh tone in the mind often started long ago as a way to push through hard places. Thank it for its service. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Then invite a new tone. Let us guide with kindness now. This pivot alone can change the body's tension, the breath, and the choices that follow. Practice simple lines that open doors rather than close them. Trade. I always mess up, for I am learning and I improve with care. Trade. No one values my gifts, for my gifts meet the right places at the right time. Trade. It's too late, for steps taken today still count. Inner language acts like a compass. Aim it toward growth, even in small degrees. Try mirror work as a steady friend. Look into the eyes with patience. Say one sentence only. I'm proud of how I am growing. Breathe. Then, I allow support that matches my worth. Breathe. Then, I bless the good that enters and the good I give. If tears come, let them be part of the release. Close with one cycle of the prayer to settle the heart. When the inner voice protests, meet it with curiosity, not combat. Write down the protest as a sentence. Under it, write, "If I were kind to myself, what would I say right now?" Then write the kind sentence. Read it aloud. Scan the body. If the breath loosens, the sentence fits. Keep it. If the chest tightens, shrink the sentence until it fits. Believability is the key to change. Create a phrases that help page. Fill it over time with short lines that work for this heart and this body. Not every phrase helps every person. Keep the lines that soften the shoulders, slow the breath, and brighten the chest. Those are the lines that open doors. Interrupt self-blame with a gentle pause and breathe. When a mistake happens, many rush to harsh talk. Switch the order. Breathe first. Speak kindly second. Adjust third. A calm correction is faster than a storm of scolding. Calm corrections build trust in one's own hands. Trusted hands take better actions. Use the voice to plant receiving. Speak this ladder across a week. I am willing to receive. I can receive in small ways. I accept fair exchanges. I welcome generous support. I live in friendly flow. Climb by feeling, not by speed. Stay on a rung until the body agrees. When the body agrees, action follows with less push. Let the heart hear praise for effort, not only outcomes. Say after a day of steady work, "Thank you for showing up." After a day of rest, "Thank you for restoring." After a hard conversation, "Thank you for seeking clarity." Such lines tell the inner world that value is not tied only to numbers. Value is also in presence, care, and truth. Paradoxically, this makes practical results stronger because pressure weakens performance and kindness strengthens it. If the inner voice compares, offer a new task. Compare my steps to my own growth. Growth measured against growth breeds peace. Peace breeds creativity. Creativity opens wealth doors that force cannot open. Carry the prayer into speech. Before speaking, one cycle. Before writing, one cycle. Before signing, one cycle. Words sent out after a calm cycle carry clarity. Clarity often returns as fairness. Now gather the threads into a kind plan. Keep it gentle and real. On waking, sit at the edge of the bed, feet on the ground, and complete 7 cycles of the 7-second prayer. Whisper the core lines with breath. Inhale, I open. Pause, I trust. Exhale, wealth flows now. Then write 3 gratitude lines and bless the tools of the day: a pen, a laptop, a set of keys with a soft touch and a line. These serve my good. Midday, choose one micro ritual: a tiny tidy, a 1-minute walk, or 3 hums to settle the chest. Before a choice, a call, or a task that matters, do 3 cycles and speak 1 true line that fits the moment. Fair pay is normal for me, or I act with calm clarity, or opportunities are looking for me. In the evening, write 1 flow moment, no matter how small, and close the day with 3 cycles. Keep the plan consistent enough to feel like a friend, flexible enough to honor real life. Hold a soft vision for the weeks ahead. Not a rigid demand, but a living picture. A body that trusts receiving, work that respects worth, support that feels balanced, and money that is a kind helper. Speak it simply each week. I live in friendly flow. The nervous system begins to accept this as the base tone. From that tone, steps feel natural and doors open without a fight. Let any setback be a teacher, not a judge. If a plan shifts, if a bill surprises, if a conversation challenges, bring breath to the heart and speak. I remain open. I remain guided. Good still flows. Then take the next small action. Small actions pile up into strong bridges. Strong bridges carry a life forward with grace. As the practice deepens, notice how generosity moves. Give in ways that feel wise and clean. Receiving and giving then become a circle. The circle grows because it is fed by care, not fear. Care can be firm and clear. Care can say yes and also no. Wealth guided by care blesses both the receiver and the world around. Now, a final sealing. Place a hand over the heart, feel the pulse, breathe the 7-second rhythm gently. Inhale for 3. I open. Pause for 1. I trust. Exhale for 3. Wealth flows now. Again, with a little more softness, and again, with a little more faith in the body's wisdom. Speak these lines to bless the path ahead. Life supports my prosperity. I am safe to receive. I welcome fair pay for fair value. Inspired action rises in me. Money is a kind helper in my life. Opportunities are looking for me. I honor my gifts and let them serve. I open. I trust. Wealth flows now. Let the breath settle. Let the shoulders rest. Let the heart feel thanked. The door is open, not by force, but by the steady kindness shown to the self. Keep the steps small and steady. Keep the language simple and true. Keep the body cared for. With this way of living, wealth doors notice the openness and swing with ease. The path is not a race, it is a rhythm. And this rhythm, open, trust, flow, leads forward with grace.